your house again today, okay? Thanks for always letting me come over.
Huh? You can't use my house. I told you not to just invite yourself over.
No, I've absolutely got to come over today, though.
You can't just do whatever you please like you did with my last car. I told you not to use my house. That means you definitely can't use it. Is that understood?
Aw, you're too cheap. You do know that's why no guys have ever been into you, right?
What are you talking about? I'm married.
Whether or not any dudes have ever been into you has nothing to do with the fact that you're married. A woman's got to keep working on her womanhood. You don't want your husband to get bored and leave you.
What does me letting you use my house have to do with me working on my womanhood? Whatever that's supposed to mean. Explain yourself, dum-dum.
Wow, you just instantly drop into bad-mouthing people like that? How unrefined. But I won't hate you for it. With that said, you probably should fix that stinginess. It's not very attractive.
I'm not stingy. I can't let you use my house. If I tell you why, will you drop it?
You're going to give me an explanation! That's so lame! You're always way too serious. My brother married the wrong woman. Do you have fun living like that? I can't imagine it. Seems like agony to me.
No, I don't have the same amounts of fun that somebody like you born to rich parents has. Your life must be just a blast, blowing their money on whatever frivolities enter your mind.
What's this now? Why are you disparaging the family I was born into? Didn't you marry a man born into that very same family? Isn't that the only reason you're living the good life now? Oh, could it be that you married my brother for the money? Oh, that's got to have been it, right? You know you won't be forgiven for that, right? You shouldn't marry people just to get ahead in life.
How could you possibly suggest that I married your brother for money? We met because the company that your parents run is a customer of the company that I run. I didn't go out of my way to marry for money. I was already making more than enough money to be happy.
What? You run a company?
Didn't you already know that?
It's not that. My parents have their own company? I never knew that.
You really didn't know that up until now?
All I ever knew was that for some reason my parents were rich. I never cared enough to learn why, though.
Wow. All you care about is their money. You don't care at all about what they do to earn it.
Caring is lame. What I think is that because they so selfishly brought me into this world, I deserve to be allowed to live however I damn well please. Doesn't that just make sense?
The levels of your selfishness are pretty shocking. I don't even know what to say.
You can't refute me because I'm right. It's wrong to force a life into being just because you want a child. As the wronged party, I deserve compensation. Doing whatever I want for the rest of my life is fitting enough compensation. Anyways, let's drink together tonight.
What? I can't do that. I have children and things to do in the morning. Besides, you just want to drink with your friends. Isn't that right, Susie?
Yeah, but I've got to let you drink with us if you're letting us drink at your place. Don't you think it'd be easier for everyone to relax if the owner of the house was there?
What? You're not coming to my place to drink. Haven't I already told you that you can't use my house?
What? I can't? Why'd you change your mind all of a sudden?
I've been telling you that you can't come this entire time. You can't use my house any longer. Don't come over here.
Ah, God, you're really annoying.
Why do you think you need to say something like that to me?
I'm the one who invited a boring lady like you to drink with me out of social obligation. And you're going to act like this? Picking a fight is just going to hurt the both of us.
All I'm doing is telling you that I'm not going to let you use my house to party with your friends.
You married into the McCoy family, so shouldn't your assets be shared with your family? If you can't understand something so basic, you and my brother should just get divorced already. You're such a boring lady. You're just so lame.
If you think you're just going to send a message off to my husband, selfishly whining and pretending to be the one who is being attacked, you're going to be in for a world of surprise. You're the one who doesn't understand the most basic of concepts.
This is just because you're cheap, isn't it? Anybody would be getting ticked off just from being around somebody as cheap as you.
What are you talking about? Nobody would be angry about being told that they can't come over to somebody else's house to drink with their friends. I'm the one who should be pissed off because you made plans with people I don't know to drink in my house without my permission.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! God, I hate you! Why won't you just keep your stupid mouth shut? You're so annoying! I've been telling you that I have to come over. How many times do I have to tell you? I'm really getting ticked off with your stinginess. I'm going to remember this.
Why are you freaking out?
Chris, are you done with work?
Didn't I tell you not to call me Chris? I don't like being called Chris. I'm finishing up now. What's the matter?
I'm sorry for everything I said earlier. I didn't mean it. I might have said a bit too much. I'm really sorry.
Well, you don't really sound like you've atoned all that much, but I'll forgive you.
By the way, I don't have enough alcohol, so would you mind stopping at the store and picking us up some?
Could it be that you've only apologized to me because you want to use me to run around for you and thought you needed to put me in a better mood to do so?
I'd never do something like that. Don't be silly. Anyways, thanks so much. About 10 beers should be good.
I'm definitely not going to do that. But just out of curiosity, where are you?
Duh, I'm at your house, Chris. Didn't I tell you this afternoon that I'd be having drinks at your house? I thought you were headed back here anyways, so it wouldn't be much trouble at all, yeah?
What? Why are you at my house? How many times did I tell you that you couldn't come to my house? All I've been saying to you all day is that you can't invite yourself into my house so that you can drink with your friends.
No, I thought we already talked about this. It's fine. Can you just pick up some beer?
You've put me in a really difficult position. I told you I didn't want strangers in my house.
I didn't know that. I'm at your place drinking with 10 of my friends right now. We spilled some beer on the carpet. You'll forgive me, right?
We just moved from there last month. You aren't at my house.
Oh no, that's bad. Can you just bring the beer though? Oh my god, help me!
Help you? Did something just happen? Can you just get out of that house right now? It's not a place for you and your friends to get drunk. It's not even my home anymore.
What? Are you asking me to send the people you don't know home?
Yes, send them home, right now.
Wouldn't that just be like so lame though? I can't do that.
What? It isn't your house. I don't care if you don't want to do something. It isn't your choice. You can't be there.
Well, I think if you just drank with us, you could get to know everybody though. Doesn't that sound better? It'd be a lot more cool if you just did that. I get it if I was asking you to come drink with some old fart though. That'd be the worst.
Where is your complete lack of common sense going to get you, Susie? You are breaking and entering. You do know that, right?
Breaking and entering? Isn't that a crime?
For instance, how would you feel if you went home and some people you had never met were drinking in your house? What would you do? Wouldn't you call the cops?
What are you saying? Obviously, I'd just start drinking with them. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
You truly are incredible. I'm at a complete loss trying to speak to you. Anyways, you're currently committing a crime, so I'm going to have to call the police to do something about this.
You're going to call the cops? Don't you think you're acting a little over the top? What's the problem with what's going on? There's no need to get me arrested, you know?
I'm definitely going to make sure you get arrested. You need to learn a lesson. It'll be much simpler than you can possibly imagine to get you arrested for what you've done.
Seriously? That'll be a giant pain in the butt, though. Chris, you should try being a bit more carefree.
Did you really think it'd be fine for you to drink at a house you weren't invited to with 10 other people?
But don't you think it'd be better to just let things play out naturally if it's going to be like this? They might even sympathize with you for having to put up with such a stupid kid like me, right?
That is pretty insane logic. Even if it could go well, I told you not to do this, and you did it anyways. You've committed a crime, so now you must face the consequences like an adult.
I've committed a crime. The only reason I've committed a crime is because you moved without telling me, right?
No, you're committing a crime because you are in a house uninvited drinking alcohol with your friends. Are you stupid? Were you dropped as a child?
I can't believe you would move without telling me beforehand. It's all your fault if this really isn't your home any longer. What are you going to do to solve this problem?
It's not my problem. It's your problem. I have done nothing wrong. The one in trouble is you. So the one who has to deal with the trouble is you.
No, this is your fault. So the one in trouble is you. Just do something about this. You deceived me into using this house. The only reason I'm here is because you led me to believe that this was your home.
I told you over and over again not to come to that house.
I didn't know. I only just learned that you don't live here. This is all your fault. I guess I'll be fine if the cops do come, given it's all your fault anyways.
What is okay about your situation? You showed up at some random person's house because you thought it was where your brother lived, but you were told not to come. So it'd be the same thing if it were still our house. Anyways, you should get out of there before the current owners get back.
Well, they haven't come home yet, so they probably just aren't coming home today, right?
What is wrong with you? Like, seriously, how can you be so unconcerned? You're going to be in a lot of trouble if they show up, so just leave now. What are your other friends saying?
Huh? I haven't really said much of anything. I mean, why would I? The second I tell them, nobody will be all too concerned.
Are you all idiots?
You shouldn't say things like that about people you haven't met. You can call me stupid, but if you pick on my friends, I'm not going to forgive you. I'll beat you up if you start running your mouth about my friends. Got that?
Oh, your friends are quite important to you, huh? I'm certainly very sorry for having made fun of them. Let me try to convey the situation to your friends to prove that they aren't stupid.
I just told them! You're so annoying.
And how did they react?
They really seemed pissed off, but why would that be?
It sounds like at least your friends have decent enough heads on their shoulders.
They've already all started to leave. They haven't even paid me back for the beers. I don't get what the hell is going on here. Why are they all leaving?
It seems that they've tossed you to the curb. You might be shocked, but what did you think was going to happen?
What? I thought they were my friends, though. I'm all alone.
Don't worry about that. You should just start heading home yourself. If you happen to bump into the new owners, I don't know what could happen to you.
No! I thought I was going to stay the night, so I've already removed all of my makeup. I can't go out without makeup on.
That's not the thing to be concerned with right now. Get out of the house before the new owners get back and call the cops on you.
That's not what I'm worried about now. I've lost all of my friends. What am I going to do? I have no friends. I'm so alone.
You're really getting on my nerves at this point. I'm going to call the cops right now. You won't take what I'm telling you seriously, so this is the only way.
No, it's fine. The new owners just got back.
What? They're home?
Hey! Help me!
What happened?
They grabbed me and locked me in a room. They've called the cops. They're saying they're going to press charges. They've told me to contact my family for now. They're so pissed off. I'm so scared. What's going to happen to me?
So you decide to contact me? You knew about all of this already. I'm not coming to help you. Deal with it yourself.
What? Why? Are you abandoning me too?
I tried to help you over and over and over and over again, but you never listened to a single word I have to say, no matter how many times I repeat myself. This is all your fault. Every aspect of this is on you. You said damn to the consequences, and now the bill has come due. You must deal with the consequences to your own actions on your own.
But this has gotten really out of hand. I don't know what to do. I'm really scared.
Well, I know what I'm going to do. I don't know you any longer. Don't speak to me. I'm going on a trip out of the country tomorrow, so there's nothing I could do even if I wanted to.
Then what should I do? What's going to happen to me now? I'm terrified.
You're going to be arrested. Then you'll be charged. Finally, you'll be forced to pay for any and all damages. You'll have to pay for anything like the beer you spilled on their carpet, and you'll probably be fined in some manner for just breaking the law.
Really? You've got to help me. I don't have the money to pay for all of that.
Why would I do that? Contact your parents. Why are you contacting me? I don't even like you.
My parents already told me to stop contacting them. They cut ties with me. I don't know what to do with myself. They told me they were disowning me, but what does that even mean?
It means they want nothing to do with you. You aren't going to get any money from them when they die, and they aren't going to help you while they're alive. They've decided to rid themselves of your irritating presence.
Really? Then there really is nobody who will help me?
Yeah, nobody is going to help you. It's too bad, but it'll probably end up being for the best.
That's such a mean thing to say! How can you just abandon somebody like that? I'm begging you! Help me! The cops will be here any minute now. I don't want to be arrested. I can't afford to have to pay any fines or damages.
I've already checked into a hotel near the airport, so I can leave first thing in the morning. It's really too bad, but you're going to have to figure this all out on your own.
Right. Maybe I've got a friend who can help me. Huh? They've kicked me out of our group message. What if they all blocked me too?
They all might have just been after your money in the end. You lost everything in a single night, huh?
They were just friends with me for my money. That can't be true.
So, how much money do you have on you now?
How much? I've hardly got any money on me right now. I don't have much in the bank either. That's why I'm begging you for help. I'm doomed if I have to handle this myself.
I guess it'll be the perfect chance to repent. Maybe you'll come out of this a changed woman and start working seriously.
Am I going to have to look for a job? What am I going to do?
Obviously, you're going to have to look for a job, but you're going to have to work full-time. If your parents have disowned you, you're going to have to start making money to pay rent, too. With your cost of living, damages, and fines, you're going to have a lot to pay. You might even need 2 jobs, you know? Do you think you can make enough money from a part-time job alone?
It really costs that much?
I mean, you broke into an expensive house, you know? I can't even begin to guess how much damage you've done to it, and you've never had to pay any of your bills before now. You're definitely going to have to work 2 jobs to cover all of this, especially with your lack of experience. You won't be able to get very high-paying jobs.
Serious? Are you telling me that I've just turned into a lowly commoner?
You're not a lowly commoner. You're a criminal. Much, much lower.
Help me! Chris, you're the only one in the whole world who can help me. I've already been abandoned by both my friends and my family. My life is already over.
Can you stop calling me Chris? My name is Christine. I know there is no value to pulling you out of the fire you set around yourself.
I don't want to be arrested. You've got to help me.
How about trying to cry to the police? Maybe they'll give you a break. You're a cute little girl after all. You already took off your makeup though. I guess they won't be fooled. After that, the police came, and the owners of the house pressed charges against Susie. The damage to the house was much worse than just spilling beer on the carpet. The damages she ended up getting charged with were very high, and she was given a decently high fine as well. It sounds like she tried to contact her parents many times, but they never returned her calls. It sounds like they wouldn't even let her pass the front gate of their house to see her, let alone give her any sort of help. She also asked the friends she had been drinking with for help, but I heard they never replied to her messages. She thought she would just live every day of her life partying and having fun, but this marked the end of that sort of lifestyle. I guess this is the result of using everybody around you to the maximum possible extent. However, I did feel slightly responsible for this incident. I went to the home to directly apologize to the new owners. They were really good people. Based on what Susie had said, I imagine that they were extremely upset about the whole affair and might fly off the handle at me. I thought when I would try to explain the situation to them, the second I turned up at their house, the wife would just deck me. But nothing of the sort happened. I was really quite shocked and relieved that they turned out to be as nice and understanding as they were. They told me that Susie was apparently working 3 different part-time jobs to pay off the debt she owed to them. It seems like a hard existence, but it might be necessary for her to grow as a person. Thanks for watching! If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to see more content.